The first tool I like to point out are custom consultation notes. So in Gentu, we give you a couple of fields in the consultation window. What happens if you want to bring in your own fields instead? So if I go to my consultation window, by add consult note, you will see that I've got history, examination, and plan here already. If we wanted our own fields, we could click the cogwheel button at the top right, and any fields that are currently showing are ticked. I'm going to, in this example, tick diagnosis. That means I've now got a diagnosis box. I can also change my order by clicking and dragging like I've done so. If you want to make your own box, we can click plus text field and type in what you want to call this box. Now, the nice thing is when you change a custom consult note, it will remember for future patients as well. So you only have to do this once. Now, the other thing I can do, and it will remember for future patients as well, I can click and drag to change the size permanently. There's one part of consultation notes that are often missed. It's called reason for encounter. This is a reason why a patient's coming in to see you. You can see I've got a list of items here. What if you wanted to add your own items to this list? How you do that is you go to your settings box. In here, there's reasons for encounter. And this is where you can make your own reasons for why patients present to your clinic. So I strongly recommend reasons for encounter because it's also a consultation label that will appear. So when you're looking through your list of consultations, you'll be able to see what the reason is why the patient came in to see you. So there's lots of creative uses for both reasons for encounter and custom consultation notes. Now in Gentu, when you add an attachment, you can also assign a category. This is a great feature as any handwritten consultation notes can be categorized as a consult note, for example, and appear in the consult note tab. A letter from a lawyer could be categorized as correspondence, so it appears in the right section as well. So first thing we need to do to add a category, I'm just going to show you how we add an attachment to Gentu from the add menu. We click choose file, and then we select the attachments we wish to add, and we choose open. From here, we can change the file name. So for instance, I'm going to say that this is a letter from a doctor. And on the right-hand side is where I can change my category. So having it as an attachment will appear as a paperclip icon. Consult note will appear as a stethoscope icon. Diagnostic report will come alongside pathology and radiology results. Correspondence will appear alongside any letters. Procedures will appear with a scissors icon alongside your type procedure notes. I'm going to choose correspondence. If I change my category of my second item, I'm going to call this one an ultrasound, for example, and I get to change my category as a diagnostic report so it appears alongside pathology and radiology results. Now you'll see my letter's got a page icon, and if I go to my diagnostic report section, you can see my ultrasound has got a diagnostic report alongside my electronic result. If I want to change an existing category, I can click the three dots and choose edit. And from here, I can change my category to be a different item. I can also change my file name. So if I choose attachment, for instance, it will appear as a paperclip icon. And if I go back to my all tab, you can see it's visible here with the paperclip icon. So I strongly recommend categorizing your attachments so it appears in the right tab as you need. The next function I'm going to show for our Gentu users is our appointment wrap-up. This is a great way for clinical staff to communicate with admin staff about what item number took place in the rooms and any post-consultation actions. So to wrap up, we click the wrap-up button at the top right. This shows me previously used item numbers. To add a new item to the list, I just search for it and click it, and this will remember for future use. At the bottom, we can type in a message for our admin staff. If I choose send, it will send that item number to the admin staff. If I go back to my appointments, you'll see next to the patient name, you can see the item number has appeared along with a message and the two items are here. If they click the invoice button, here they can easily create an invoice. So this is useful if you wish to send the item number and post-consultation action to the admin staff and you wish to keep working on the clinical file of the patient for any reason. Now, in Gentu, you can also take a photo using your mobile phone. The advantage of this is the photo does not belong on your phone and it gets uploaded directly into Gentu. To do this, we open Gentu from the website of our mobile phone and we go to the appointment diary. We choose the patient we wish to take a photo of. We click Add, then Attachment. We click Choose File, then Take Photo or Video. This activates a camera on our phone, and we take a photo of which we wish to capture. We choose Use Photo. We can change the name of the file. So in this instance, I'm going to choose Lesion. And I can choose which category, just the same as our attachments, which tab of the clinical file do we wish it to appear in. If I choose Procedure, for instance, and Upload, that uploads directly into Gentu. So this is useful if you are working with a patient in your rooms and you want to take a photo without having to use any specialized ophthalmology equipment. You can use your phone to take a photo and that uploads directly into Gentu.